So far, Louvre, Callie made up some data about the number of cats owned in Lewiston. If we looked at 200 households, we think that 100 households would have 0 cats, 50 households would have 1 cat, 30 households would have 2 cats, 15 would have 3, and 5 would have 4. So what if I asked you guys to find the average number of cats in Lewiston? What would you do? Could you just take 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and then divide by 5? No. How come? Right, because 0 weighs a lot more than 4, right? So they shouldn't be weighted the same. In fact, if you think about it, it's not 1 0, it's 100 zeros. So this is going to be very much like a weighted mean that we did yesterday, where we're actually going to take x times the frequency here. So x times the frequency, 0 times 100 is 0. Julie, what's next? Sorry, are you trying to make a grid right now? Okay, I'll give you a minute. Callie, how about you? What goes here? Mm-hmm. Tristan? Good. Grace? Julie? 20. Now, if we add all these together, this would be the total number of cats in that 200 households, right? So we're doing a summation, we're doing a sigma. Oh, we're not laughing at that anymore. Have you guys gotten used to it a little bit? Or did I just remind you that it was funny and now it's funny again? I got 175. You guys get 175? You're going to need a calculator anyway, so you might as well get it.
Okay.
Freshman, just let it go. All right, now before we calculate this, let's just make a prediction. Everybody, you with me? Prediction. So, what would you say the average number of cats is in Lewiston just looking at this? Let's think of a reasonable answer. First of all, give me a stupid answer. Average number of cats in Lewiston. Tristan, stupid answer, please. 11 and a half. That's a very stupid answer because the highest number we have here is 4. So yeah, average being 11 and a half is pretty stupid. How about you, Callie? What's a stupid answer? 5,000 cats. That's a pretty stupid answer for an average, yeah. Julie? Stupider.
13.36.
13.36. Okay. But an average can be points, by the way, if we're thinking that's stupid. But 13 is very stupid to have that many cats. Yeah? How about you? Stupider.
-50.
-50 cats. Wow. On average, we all are absent 50 cats. Nice. All right. What you're going to do now is for your average, you're going to take that 175 and divide it by what? That's 5 categories, but how many houses did we go to? 200. .9. What do you guys think? 0.9 cats, is that reasonable for an average? A little less than one cat on average per house. I know it feels weird that it'd be 0.9, that it's not a whole number, but you should leave it like this because that's saying on average less than one cat per house. That doesn't mean that on average most people have 90% of a cat. It means that when we all count each other together, each house has a little less than one cat. Okay. Cats. Now, the only thing that I'm not teaching you right now or not telling you is what if instead of it being like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, what if it was a range? Because in this category, okay, so like what if instead of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, what if this was like 0 to 1 and 2 to 3 and 4 to 5? Like what if it was a range instead of just one number? Here, I have to take one number and multiply it by the frequency, right? So what's the one number I'd pick if I have between 0 and 1? Half. So the midpoint. So if you have a range, use the midpoint. Okay. So if there is a range, use the midpoint. All right, next we are going to draw a picture. All right, you guys are ready to draw some pictures with me? You're gonna draw 4 graphs, and they're just gonna be sketches. It doesn't have to be on graph paper. Using about half a piece of paper to do this, but you could use a little less if you want, or a little more. It doesn't have to completely match my picture. So try to sketch them the best you can.